As business owners, we often need help with a wake-up call. And if you've seen the introductory video to our weekly message, it's called a tap on the shoulder. So I want to give you a little tap for the week and see if this is a wake-up call for you. So we use a lot of acronyms in our coaching and our business, and I want to talk about the word goal, but I want to change it into one word, and I want to make it plural, and I want to make it the word goals. So I want this acronym to stand for something, and so it stands for Get Out and Look Stupid. And I'm not here to insult anybody, but oftentimes we're so wrapped up inside the business that we really don't see what's going on when it comes to on the business stuff. We're too much inside and we can't see the picture. We can't see the forest for the trees. So I want to talk about the acronym GOALS and how it impacts you and the way you operate your business. I worked in the transportation industry for many years, and we had a wonderful training system called the Smith system. And one of the goals, or one of the trainings, was GOAL, and it stood for Get Out and Look. And so we trained our driver personnel to get out and look before they backed. And this was an amazing tool because backing accidents were a large percentage, if not the highest percentage, of all preventable accidents that we had in the industry. And so by simply teaching our drivers to do this one simple trait or tactic, we eliminated thousands of accidents, backing accidents in particular. And so what are we doing in our business? Are we getting out and looking? Are we getting out of the business long enough to look and see what's actually happening? And are we asking questions? Are we evaluating? And that's my challenge to you today as a business owner is get out of your office, get out of your normal routine and look at what's going on in your business. We're all business owners, and as part of being business owners, we tend to be a little hard-headed, we tend to be a little stubborn, and we're set in our ways. And so when I use this acronym GOALS, I'm not trying to be insulting, but I'm trying to be helpful. Let's get out and look stupid, because the simple things in our business can have major impacts. So let's get out of our office and let's look around and see what's actually happening. If you're one of the small percentage of business owners that actually have written goals and they're conspicuously displayed and your team members know about it, then fantastic and kudos to you. But if you're like the vast majority, most of us don't have our goals written down on a sheet of paper. And we don't even have the ability to communicate it to our team. So my challenge for you this week is let's get some written goals down and let's get it on paper and let's get it communicated to the team so we can actually deliver on the goals that we want to achieve. So how do you know if you have the right goals set for your business? It's a great question. And for many of you, here's the simple answer. Can you measure progress from week to week? If you can't, then you don't have the right goals. But if you can, then you're probably on a track where you can measure and manage to those goals. So it's important to have goals established and measure them at least weekly so that you can measure the performance of yourself and your team and the progress of your business over time. Need some help with this? Then get a coach. Remember, if your business needs some traction, then get into action. Thanks for listening.